when it comes to like working guns, I call them, they have to be reliable. Piston driven gun and basically a gas gun. Well, dude, look at my legs. I got short, muscular legs. Like I got really fast twitch muscle. Like I'm built for sprinting. Yeah, I'm built for sprinting.
But how old are you? 59?
58.
God.
Bro. Yeah.
That is. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, straight up, man.
Absolutely.
The guys are like, what the Yeah.
I mean, to run that fast at that age.
I was kind of shocked myself.
What were you running in your prime?
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I never timed myself in the 40.
When did you get time recently?
This was like in the summer, this summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
4.8.
Yes, sir. I ride my bike around this track. This baseball field has 4 baseball diamonds, and there's a track, and they were down there. I'm like, what are they doing? So I went down there, and I walked up to the guy. I said, would you let me just, he's like, yeah, go ahead. And so I ran it like 5 times, and my last 2 times are like 4.87, 4.88.
Wow.
Yeah. And I asked him, he's like, that'll get you hired here. And these are college athletes. They're 20 years old, man. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'd like to talk about that. I'd like to give and why that's important to me and why people should listen.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know what your goal is for this particular one, but you know what your goal is.
I have no goal. I go into these exactly like what it is. We just start talking and we go where we go.
That
but
works.
Last time worked really well. How big did you say your gun safe is? Like how many do you have?
I have 1 gun safe. I need more.
I was going to say, how many guns do you have though?
I have a few.
What's a few? We talking 10? Talking a hundo?
No, not 100. Maybe more than 30.
It's enough.
Yeah.
It's enough to be a dangerous little militia.
But listen, here's the deal with me. Like, I don't buy junk. So I save my pennies. You know, everything, when it comes to like working guns, I call them, they have to be reliable. And if you
How do you determine that?
Quality, you know, the quality of the gun, the machining, who's making them. Like, I'm not going to name companies now. Obviously, I'll get more hate mail than I can handle. But anyway, but there are companies out there that just make guns, and their prices are reflected in that. You know, there's a big difference between an $800 M4 and an $1,800 M4.
Sure,
big, and it shows in the accuracy and in the way the gun's made and the reliability, and it can eat any kind of ammo, any kind of mags, that kind of shit.
What was your favorite gun to carry when you were active in Ground Branch?
Well, we were issued H&K 416s, which is what
pull that up.
Is what H&K 416 is what CAG carries and Dev Group carries, and we were issued it. And I'll be honest with you, man, you stick a can on that thing and an optic and an IR laser, it gets heavy. It's a heavy gun. I carried it a few times, and I literally went back one day and I'm like, hey, I just want to just give me a freaking 10-inch Colt. They're like, really? I'm like, yep. I old school. And a lot of times I carried an AK 47 or an AK 74. But yeah, we were issued H&K 416s.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably carried a few in your day.
Yeah.
And
it's a piston driven gun. So there's a difference between a piston driven gun and basically a gas gun.
Here's an HK 416 on the screen. You like Hecker and Koch?
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, they're German. I mean, they're expensive guns. That's why regular soft units don't carry them. That's why regular SEAL teams and special forces and MARSOC, they don't carry them. They're very, very expensive.
Yeah, you hear a lot of guys who served in the special forces or Navy SEALs talk about some of the weapons they carried, and they're not even trying to be dramatic, but they're like it was like a family member because it was their protector.
Yeah,
it was the thing that maybe they're wandering around on missions for 3 years in one place, and that's what they know. That's what keeps them alive.
Yeah, and that's why you're very careful handling someone else's gun. Like, you know, they have it dialed in exactly the way they want it. You don't mess around with another guy's firearm. You just don't.